Hello, Brady. I want to welcome you to Compass Games Town Hall, episode 89. We're getting close to the century mark. I can't believe it. My hair's excited about it as well, as you can see. And it's May 30th, 2024. So we're getting ready for the summer months ahead. And of course, we're just coming off of Compass Expo Spring 2024. It's our first broadcast since Compass Expo Spring. So I'm looking forward to talking with Bill and Billy about that. First, though, I want to just quickly remind everybody, please get in your hashtag town hall. That way you'll be entered into our drawing at the end of tonight's episode, where we'll be giving away a free game to one lucky person tonight. So please make sure, just hashtag town hall. You only need to enter it once. It doesn't help to enter multiple times. In other words, you just want to do it one time. But that's all you need to do. And we're going to be excited to have you get started. Well, we're having Bill and Billy join us here in a moment. Let's go ahead and just give you a quick update while I can. And we've updated our release schedule, or we will be actually updating it one more time. So let's go to the schedule here, and I'm going to focus here on the left side. So on the left side here, Schutztruppe, quite a few people have received Schutztruppe already. I'll talk about that game a little bit more here in a moment. And then also we've got Air and Armor Last Gamble coming up next. So with that being said, actually, let's go ahead and just pause for a moment and bring in Bill and Billy, fresh from Compass Expo Spring. Hi, Bill. Hi, Billy.
How you doing?
Well, we're dying to hear how Compass Games Expo Spring went. I've got a few photos I can share that I found posted online. Happy to share those as well. I don't know if you want to start with that or with a different topic, but we definitely would like to hear how the whole Spring Expo went this year.
No, it went very well. We got a lot of stuff done, met a lot of great people, met our fans, and it was just a fun time.
Fantastic. So actually here, I'll just share this really quickly, if that's okay. I've got some pictures here of taken from Spring Expo again. People submitted these and posted them online. So obviously Air and Armor Würzburg was being played during the Expo just recently, earlier this month, with Bruce Maxwell present. So we've got that.
Interesting thing to go back to Air and Armor that we found out that we talked about at the convention was everybody's been saying, well, West End games have like 50 pages of rules.
Right.
How could this game have 150?
Right. Triple.
Yeah. So we did the analytics, and it comes out, well, the other game, West End had like 1,800 words per page. I think Air and Armor has like 900. Mm-hmm. And when you take out all the examples of play and the pictures, okay, it actually comes in maybe only 7 or 8 pages more than the West End. So when people are saying, oh, I can't, this is ridiculous, when you take all those things factor in, so we're going to do a marketing campaign that's going to tell people that if you break out the examples of play, and because of the more words per page, less words per page, it's almost exactly the same as the West End game. And what we're going to do in the future, that's why okay, what we're going to do in the future is we're going to break out the example of play out of the rule book.
Right.
Okay, because then the rule book comes down to like 50 pages.
Yeah, it's going to cut it in half, probably.
Yeah.
At least, probably. That's for sure. So, that's good feedback. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the issue with that we came up at Air and Armor. Air and Armor 2 is almost ready to go to the printers.
Yeah, that's true.
And then,
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that about the rules and the page count, because
I saw that. So I think
here's a picture of Bruce Maxwell on the right. He's playing Air and Armor Würzburg here during Compass Expo. So great shot there. Brian Lasky's pictured here, seated to the right with some friends. Sorry, I didn't get everybody's names here credited. I see the box for World War II campaigns, which is the 3 games in 1 from GDW Series 120, which I know is a great, really popular title. People enjoying it. Another shot of Bruce, again, playing quite a bit of Air and Armor Würzburg. And then this one, okay, so I threw this one. This one made me laugh. Okay, so Darren Leveloff, this is him on Facebook posting about how his son broke the German lines in World War I playing Imperial Tide. I know it's not a Compass Expo shot, but I had to post it because it's such a great shot that he staged there, playing and enjoying Imperial Tide with a family member. And yeah, he got trounced as the Allies, the Germans, broke through. And of course, Gregory Smith, and this is early during setup. This is on setup day, actually. So Greg is showing off from Ray and Vicky, a joint effort there on some of their game designs that are going to be coming out. Cactus Air Force is going to be first. I can zoom in here a little bit so you can see Cactus Air Force on the left, Chopper, Pilot Vietnam, Operation Red Dawn, a few other things here as well. So Ray and Vicky are working hard on that. So I wanted to share that pic of Greg as he's doing duties for Ray and Vicky to share what they've got. And of course, then Greg's play testing his game, which I believe will appear in Paper Wars. I think there might be a Paper Wars lineup consideration for 112.
Yeah, I think so.
For Yamamoto, I believe it's called Yamamoto, and it's a new design by Gregory Smith. It's being played right here, play tested here. You can see the battleship right here, and this looks like it's going to be actually dropping in Paper Wars 112, and we'll have a new subscription page updated. 19 through 112, I believe, are the issue numbers. That's going to be coming pretty soon for Paper Wars. And then here is a fun little treat. So that's Bruce Maxwell again with the hat on. Kevin Conway, who does a lot of our Vassal modules, in the blue shirt, just pictured to the right of Kevin. I'm sorry, to the right of Bruce Maxwell. So these are 3 maps from 5th Corps from Aaron Armour. So as you mentioned, Bill and Billy, Aaron Armour has multiple titles coming out. We've got Würzburg shipping very soon, and 5th Corps is next. Covering Fulda Gap and other surrounding areas. And it's 3 maps. It's 3 map sheets. And this is a first look at the 3 map sheets at Compass Expo as well. So there's that. And let me see if there's... And then a really nice picture. It's a little dark, but that's Roger Nord on the left. Roger's done some really incredible designs for many, many years. He's working on... I forgot the name of the title because what's the title for his Africa game, Bill? Or Roger Nord's doing that Africa game right now. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, but Roger Nord's working on a new game for us, and then Wes Crawford's got Engine Thieves, which will be published by Compass as well. So it was Lawrence of Arabia, but the title changed, and I can't remember what the new title is, but maybe Bill can chime in on that. So that's some of the pictures, Bill. Just want to share from Compass Expo, a few of the pictures that were taken. And he's looking down at something. That's all I got for pictures, Bill.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, what's the title, Billy? What's the new title for Lawrence?
Yeah, what's the new title, Bill?
The Lawrence of Arabia redo by Roger Nord. Do we? It's not
Falling
on.
Crescent.
It's Falling Crescent. Falling Crescent. So yeah, we don't have it on pre-order yet. We have a bunch of games that are going to be actually coming to pre-order over the coming weeks, everybody. So there's going to be a lot of activity around that. And yeah, John, it's a new edition. It's not a reprint. It's actually a completely new edition of Lawrence of Arabia. Falling Crescent is what it's called, as Billy mentioned. So we're excited about that. And as Greg mentions here, we're getting Yamamoto slipped in to Paper Wars 112. So we have that as well. Want me to cover really quickly the latest news, Bill, or did you want to cover?
Yeah, no, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so let me just share with everybody our most recent news flash from this week, just sent out yesterday. So again, I'll update the release schedule on the website because Shoots Troop is now officially shipping. Folks are reporting that they're starting to receive the game. They really are enjoying the graphics presentation that was done by Tim Allen, by the way. It's got a mounted map, nice rounded punch board counters. So really nice production quality. And it goes without saying, this is one of the, sadly, it's one of the final designs by Dennis Bishop. So I had the pleasure to work with him on the project. We did also a Compass Games Live interview with Dennis Bishop several years ago when we introduced the pre-order. And we're so happy to have got the game now arriving in people's hands. So again, nice mounted map edition of the game. I do want to share just one little insider info on this game, and that is when working with Dennis on the game, there was some consideration, or somebody had suggested, do we do, scenarios for the game? And really it just didn't fit. And Dennis was saying, the game is the game. There's no way to really break it up to capture the flavor of the campaign. I think it's about 50 plus turns, but a lot of the turns there's really not much that happens like rain turns or night turns, and the counter number of counters is pretty low. So it really didn't make sense to even consider doing smaller scenarios for this game. If you're going to have the game, you're going to want to experience the entire campaign. That's really the way to play the game, and that's what Dennis intended for the design. So that's why it was decided early on. There's no scenarios that make sense for this game. And then Flanks of Gettysburg is now live on Kickstarter. So just to let everybody know, you can check out the rules as well. So John Paniski, he's done several titles with us, and this is 2 battles, as you can see, Round Top and Culp's Hill. And there was actually a very lengthy interview that the Players Aid did with John Paniski. It wasn't a video interview, it was a written interview, but really goes in great details about this game. And I highly recommend, if you check out Players Aid, do a search for Flanks of Gettysburg. It's got a very in-depth written interview with John Paniski, and please check it out for more information about the game. This is perhaps what everybody's most excited about, I think, Bill. It's the next 2 releases coming from Compass. So these are 2 heavy hitters, I think, right here. So we've got Aaron Armour, end of the month, and then we've got Last Gamble by Danny Parker, end of July. So this is probably the biggest 1-2 punch I can remember since maybe Third World War and whatever was with it, as far as a 1-2 punch. But these are 2 really highly anticipated games. So that pretty much covers the latest news from us as of yesterday. And of course, we've got Compass Expo Fall 2024. Folks can register for it today. So you just need to go to the pre-order page, and you'll actually see it. If I scroll down right here, there's the fall expo right here. So, and the funny number, the $ funny value, that's because there's tax. We added the tax to it. So it's basically $50 plus tax. But we expect a huge turnout for the fall expo this year. And that pretty much covers the main news items I have for Compass for you, Bill, unless you want to share any other new developments or feedback you wish to share.
No, just no, things are just moving along.
And then I do have some stuff I can share. Let me just go to the comments here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Well, Shit Trooper, I have an example of play included. Didn't see it in the rules. Yeah.
No, we didn't include one.
Yeah, it's pretty short, to be honest. The rules the rules are pretty short in nature. It's not a very detailed, complicated game, to be honest. And again, I got to mention this, Bill, because people brought it up last week. This is not a reprint of the Jim Bumpus version from the 70s. Some people think, Shoots Troopa must be the one from the 70s. This is a completely new design. Dennis Bishop always wanted to do his own version of Shoots Troopa, so it's a completely different design. It's not related to Jim Bumpus, other than I know Dennis really appreciates the job Jim did with Shoots Troopa, and he wanted to do his own version. But I'll be surprised. Like, as far as the rules go, I don't think there's really going to be. I think I saw on Board Game Geek there was maybe one rules question that somebody else answered before we had a chance to even answer it ourselves. So the game's pretty straightforward. But if you're looking for examples of play, I think you'll see it in videos. I know Mo does a bunch of videos for us on learn to plays, and this would be maybe a 1 episode learn to play, because it's a pretty straightforward game, as you know. Paul, we don't do shipping notices unless you sign up with USPS notification service. So a lot of people have received the game already, and if you just log in and open your account with USPS tracking, that will indicate for you, when the game has shipped out to you. I don't know, Billy, if they've all shipped out yet or not. If you could answer that question.
Yeah.
They've all shipped out. So the good news is they're all
on their way.
They're all on their way. Exactly. They've all shipped out. So that's perfect. I'm not sure what this one is, Steve. 1987, The Last War by Ivan Natar.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Okay, great. That's a project I wasn't familiar with, so that's good to know. Any comments on that since the questions come up? I don't know anything about it, I'm afraid.
No, it's moving along.
Let's see here. Thank you, Will. I'm trying to. I'm definitely no Brittany. I mean, God, look at me falling apart right at the seams. But thanks for the words of encouragement, Will. Thanks for being here on YouTube. Chris Heitzer's asking about Jutland was one he was directly involved in very heavily. He did a great job with Jutland. Maybe, Bill, you can talk about Jutland as far as the status of that game.
Yeah, Jutland is at the printer, so.
Great. So Jutland's
Tank Leader is in the queue.
QA. Yep, in the queue. Yeah,
in the queue.
it's being worked on right now. David Pentland's taken the lead for us. He was one of the project team leads for Tank Leader. We also had 2 of the 3 designers that did the various games from Tank Leader. Besides, obviously, John Hill, who passed away, there were 2 other designers that did Desert Steel and then Western Front Tank Leader. Both those designers were part of the project. But David Pentland is the one that's been doing the work. Any news on Jason's asking, and he's on Facebook. Nice to see some Facebook folks out there.
Yeah,
Any
no,
news?
Trent's raid is at the printers.
Perfect. Trent, there we go. It's at the printers. Let's see. I haven't had a chance to read these questions yet. I just bring them up on screen.
Paper
Jason?
Wars 106, the Great House Divide. Yeah, it doesn't appear because we put for the next 4 games. So it's coming. It's just it's being worked on, but it's I think it's maybe 114 or 118.
Okay. We'll find out. We can get that number down. And I know Ty's working on the schedule with you, Bill. Thank you, Mike, for letting me know the name of the USPS service. It is called Informed Delivery. So you want to look for, and if you do a Google search for Informed Delivery USPS, that will land you at the sign up page. I'm most certain about that. So we'll see about that. So we have Constant World Expo is going to be July 12th through the 20th. So I know that Last Gamble is going to ship after that. How's Roma Victrix coming along? Roma Victrix?
Yeah, so it's at the printer.
Yeah.
At the printer? See, a lot of things. I think the standard answer now is that
it's at the printer.
Will Warriors of Politics be released by?
No, it will be kickstarted before that, but it won't be released.
Oh, that's good that it's kickstarted around that time. That makes sense. Okay, Mo says here he hadn't planned on the Learn to Play for Shoots Troopa. That makes sense to me, Mo, because it's not a very in-depth game like a Air and Armor is, or a NATO, or games like that. Doesn't really need a full Learn to Play. But yeah, maybe if that's something we want to slot in, we can do that. The game's pretty straightforward. The game's pretty straightforward, but it'd be a nice touch maybe if that's something we want to slip in as a 1 episode. It's always good to provide game support. It just depends on Mo's schedule, how free Mo can be with his schedule. What? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, with Mo. Oh, Mo.
No? Yeah, Mo's here.
Ask him, did he ever do a Learn to Play with Sniper Kill?
We'll find out. Mo's going to answer your question. Mo, did you do a Learn to Play for Sniper Kill? I could cheat. Now,
No, he did. He did. I looked up.
I was going to say, that's maybe that's a teachable moment, because if you look at resources, we have our learning library. Sorry, we've got the login here. It has to make sure I'm not spamming the Compass site. But here we have the various videos that Mo has done. This is Mo burning the midnight oil. Oh, yeah. Very hard work.
Is it there?
There it is. Sniper Kill number 17. If you click on it, it takes you to the video. So there's Ryan Reynolds, who's I think he's a billionaire by now already.
Yeah,
with his
that's what they said. That's what they said
with Mint.
Yeah.
So he's a very happy guy.
Well, he owns the soccer team too. That's doing.
He owns he owns the soccer. That's a good point. Yeah. He does own a soccer team as well, and he seems to have.
I guess he does it for fun and stuff, and he works with business and sells them and stuff, and I guess they estimate $1 billion.
He's very successful. That is for sure. Extremely successful businessman. Besides an actor. So great news about whatever. Great news about that is great news. So it's probably about what was at the printers already. End of Empire reprint. I think Bill's talked about that before.
Yes, it's being worked on. End of Empire being worked on.
Robert's on YouTube.
I want it. I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
I want it. Okay, I want it by next April, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Because why do I want it by next April, John?
I have no idea. I'm on Red Bulls right now, so I'm gonna
next April is Lexington and Concord, so it's like 250 years.
I can't think past June 6th.
But I don't think it's going to happen.
I can't think past June 6th.
End of Empire reprint. I just answered that. Go to another question.
All right, here's another question for you then, Bill.
Oh yes, I looked at the sample, and we're looking that's on track to be back in stock. When? Let me think. August?
It must be tied to a date.
August. No, it's not. But we didn't do a lot of them.
Yeah. That's
We
all
didn't
right.
do a
Well,
lot of them.
that's good news. That's good news. Okay. Let's see. How's Combat? Jason's asking on Facebook. Yeah, another Facebook. How's Combat 3 coming along, and also the Battle
Combat 3,
Mons?
we're getting the we went through the review. We're getting all that done. So it's
Awesome.
not to the printer yet because we're having, and then we're giving it to somebody else to go outside of Compass to do extra review. So that's it.
And I believe Mons, all the files are turned in, so that's for QA check. So Mons is officially done as far as getting all the files in. Then it goes through our internal QA process as well. Thank you. I'm glad to see more folks on Facebook. That's great. So thank you, Joe, for joining us on Facebook, and thanks for the kind words. That we want to hear that you're enjoying the games that we're releasing. That's really what it's all about. Also, thanks to John on YouTube for being at Campus Expo Spring this month, and I'm glad you enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
The proof copy of Trench Raid. So very happy to hear about that.
Me and Julian played it today.
Okay, Jutland.
Oh, how did it go? So how did your Trench Raid? Who won?
No, it's a solo. So I rolled, and Julian would tell me what I have to roll for, what table or what. Not really. It's not really tables. It's more
like cooperative play.
Yeah, because it's solo, and I won. My NCO got killed, and I got a guy who got lost, and he ended up getting captured. But it was
lost and captured. That's horrible.
Yeah, but the mission was successful, so I'm happy with that.
You're successful. Successful mission's what matters. Spare Rib on YouTube. Love the handle there, Spare Rib. I don't believe Compass will be at Foxconn in Dallas. I know I think that's a Decision Games. That's a small Decision Games event they're putting together. Yes, Spitfire Ace, Brian. Oh, another Facebook. Nice to see Facebook again, making a big comeback here. So yes, Spitfire Ace, the artwork is now officially started. Ilya is doing the artwork for the game. He's just getting started now. So that is now a active project as he's also wrapping up Cactus Air Force. So he has some bandwidth to start on that project. Ridiculous. What do you got? What happened?
Nothing. Keep going.
Nothing. Okay, questions from Michael Perry. Facebook's taking over tonight. Battle Hymn 2 and War at Sea updates. Victory.
Yeah,
Eric,
Battle Hymn 2. Eric Lee Smith tells me he's going to have everything, the rules and everything done. He said this week, but I don't think it's happening. But then once it gets to us, it's going to go through an extensive review.
Yep.
War at Sea update.
Victory at Sea is already on the list.
I don't think we have War at Sea. I think it's Victory at Sea.
Victory at Sea, and it's already it's actually on our release schedule.
Yeah, it's on our release schedule.
I believe it's listed on our release schedule on our homepage. Victory at Sea. It's the last.
Victory at Sea.
It's listed as coming out later this year, so that's on our homepage. Steve on YouTube's asking about status of Road to the Rhine. That's actually sitting with me. That's going to be a game.
Oh yeah, that's John's got to go through his final review.
Yep, I'm just wrapping up.
Everything's good.
Just wrapping up Spanish-American War right now, and I'll be moving on to Road to the Rhine pretty soon. What about Mo for the Fleet series from Victory Games, Fifth Fleet? I think that's on hold right now still. I think Mo can probably comment on that himself. He probably commented already. Any upcoming World War I games? I think Trench Raid was one.
Yeah, Trench Raid is
this one.
Trench Raid is
Jutland.
And Jutland. Oh, that's how can I forget Jutland? Yeah, Jutland's going to be incredible. That's the Fleet Admiral that's been redone, like the Magnus Opus work of Jack Green, and again, tremendous. Chris Heitzer did an amazing job as the developer for that game. It's going to really be a great game. Chris did a phenomenal job as a developer for that game. Let's see here. May have answered this already. Are there any pics of new stuff in Roma Victrix you can show us? So are there any change? So David on YouTube's asking, is there any new artwork? Maybe that's something I believe Julian's going to be hosting in 2 weeks. Maybe he can show Roma Victrix stuff. I don't have that.
The counters are just
No, it's not new stuff. It's just new. It's not anything new. It's just additional, like new counters.
Yeah, that's new though.
No, but it wouldn't change. The pictures are the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's not the picture. There's not going to be any new pictures. We just changed the.
There's just couple things.
Yeah, we changed.
Maybe Julian can show it at our next.
Yes, that's that, John.
Just have Calvary there.
What's that?
Okay. Mo, thank you for the 32 Learn to Play videos.
Yes, I like Mo. Mo.
That's a great
Only
job.
when he's nice. Sometimes I don't like him.
Let's see. Let's see here. It says Aaron says, "Good evening, everybody.
Yes.
Great to talk to Bill and Julian during my 30-minute drive by at Campus Expo on the 16th. Glad you were able to drop by, Aaron. Happy to hear you guys could chat. Great to see John Kisner here. John, great to see you here. I've had nice little chats with John recently because we had a power outage for all of Tuesday. I was without power, and John was telling me about the Tesla power. I think it's called a Powerwall, John. I think that's what you called it. But John's got the Powerwall from Tesla for energy. So I was.
Does it work?
So I think he said it works really well. He's just not sure about an ice storms. It's quite pricey, but obviously it's a big investment. But probably for Dallas, it's something I definitely need. Our grid is pretty finicky. It can fail pretty easily. And yeah, I was without power for 12 hours. So Bill's mad at me because I didn't get any Compass work done on Tuesday because I was completely. Although I did call in for our team meetings on my mobile phone. So there you go. Let's see, Don on YouTube. I played Burning Banners with my son and we enjoyed it. I'm now playing a Burning Banners campaign solo right now. I've seen quite a few people doing solo as well, and also multiplayer, like with 5 players or so. So that's great. We do have an expansion coming out for Burning Banners, or is it a standalone, Bill? Can you remind me?
Yeah, standalone expansion.
Standalone expansion. Will there be changes to God Kings? Fango Wolf is asking.
No, that's just going to be a straight reprint.
Oh, gosh. Ryan Reynolds, that's why he's a billionaire. He's got a gin company. Jesus Christ. If you're into liquor and successful, you're going to be $100 million net worth easy. Let's see. I'm a little surprised, John says, that End of Empire is being reprinted, given that it took so long to sell out. Oh, a challenging question. A probing question for you, Bill. A probing question.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's one of my favorite games, and I wanted to do it.
That's a pretty safe.
And the thing is, it's going to get mountain maps, I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's going to have all the scenarios that were, because there were a lot of wars that we put in, paper wars. It's going to have all that in one, and it's only going to be it's going to be a minimal print run.
So this is recorded. This is recorded for posterity purposes. You just said mounted. So now it's
maybe.
mounted.
Yeah, no, I think it is going to be mounted. So that's what I'm doing.
All right, awesome. That's great news. So Cole, Jutland is actually Fleet Admiral. Look for the Fleet Admiral. It's a collectible item from Jack Green. Done long. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a segue, Cole. Thank you for the segue, Cole. That looks like to be the rule booklet. So let's zoom in here. This is again phenomenal work.
Pages.
Phenomenal work.
88 pages.
Yeah. So this is Fleet
88
Admiral.
pages.
Yep.
35.
But look, we got pictures, we got a lot of we got examples of play.
Shouldn't show that to him, just hide it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your camera is working pretty good tonight.
Oh, look, we got
pretty
some
clear
good stuff.
Yep, lots of
pictures.
Love it.
Yeah. Look, we got dice.
Yep.
We wanted to go back to the old days, the 1917 or 15 with black and white.
There you go.
And then we get color.
Yeah, then we get color. We only want to
like the color. I like that color. Throwing out some color. Yeah. Very good. Yep. I can almost read those now. You must have an improved camera. Yep. Nice little subtle variations of color for the range and hits. Like it.
Yeah, more stuff.
Lots of them.
Oh, look at this. I'm trying to read it.
Yep. Looks like we got some it's so fat. Lots of components. So it's called Jutland Fleet Admiral. The original game was Fleet Admiral by Jack Green, and this is a much revised, expanded edition. It's got a lot more scenarios in it.
Right, the arc of guns and stuff. Yeah. Bow tie.
Yep. Nice little up. Nice. That's definitely naval right there. Oh boy.
You like that flip? I'm gonna do it again.
That's fast. Have you been practicing? Oh, that was a little disappointing on the back there.
Now this is just paper for you. You don't need it.
The logs, yeah.
If you want to use it. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah. This is designer notes. 12 pages of
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Little short thing that talks about the scenarios.
Lots of scenarios. Lots of scenarios, including variants.
Yeah, but this is just a quick.
Yep. Little rundown. Very nice.
Yeah, and it's got 17 scenarios.
Yep. It's got a lot of scenarios. So you can go small to big. You can go small to big. This could be like a monster if you want to do the big one, Jutland, right? Absolutely. The whole hidden caboodle.
Oh, yeah. Bill's giving me stuff. Now, this is the scenario booklet.
There we go. So this is the real
detail.
Yeah, real deal. Yep.
I give two.
Yeah. Well, you have to, because this one for the Allies, one for the, because see, you play that, but see, this is on the back of both, so it works. So we give you two of these.
Yep.
Which has all the scenarios, see a lot of pages. And
yep. That's for the setups and
again. Compass quality that exceeds expectations. You like that? Now,
I like
these
had
to be the easy.
Really
these had to be the easiest maps in the world to make. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a lot of blue.
Yeah,
right?
it's ridiculous. Look at this.
Yep. There's quite a few maps because you can go
and
big.
Guess what? They're all blue.
Yeah, we didn't do any light blue versus dark blue.
Well, he did make it look but he did make it look oceany, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the counters pop off that blue, which is nice. The counters really pop.
Yeah, some are smaller. So there's like 6 maps.
Yep, gets big if you want it big. It gets
big. But they're all blue.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to say something. I can guarantee that there's no map errata.
Yeah, we got to check the hex grid numbers. Just kidding.
What? Until there is. So it's all blue.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of that, but what can you do?
Old-fashioned naval game. Gotta love it.
I'm not a fan of naval games, but that's just me.
Now, here's the counters with side. So let's see. Yeah, it's hard to see a little bit. So these are the top-down. So these are the bird's eye view counters. So it's a top-down view. You have a choice in the game. It's either a side profile view or you get the top-down view. You can have either one. So I believe.
Take that back until I can verify that.
Can you check that we have both types of counters? There should be a side profile and a top-down bird's eye.
Yeah.
Are they the same ones? Well, I don't know if that's true. Oh, well, these are side.
All right, so there you go. So that's an option. When I was working on the project before to switch over to Compass, we decided to give players the option. You pick what you like for naval games. Do you want a side silhouette view? Or do you want a top-down bird's eye view? So you get both.
Yeah, these
you
are
get two
side.
sets of counters. You get two sets of counters.
One of those blue ones up here. That's Blanche.
Oh, yeah. Is that the other side?
No, these are part of this one because they're top-down. These are side. So
Yep.
I gotta find one. It should, I guess so.
Yeah, you're gonna have both types for each ship.
These are
Is there?
just top down.
Yeah, but these are normal.
Yeah.
So I should have. Oh yeah, there they are. See, right there, Nottingham.
Yeah. So players.
Wow. So 5 counter sheets.
Yeah.
And some are duped.
And you pick the view. You pick the view, side or bird's eye. We let you pick what you prefer for counters.
Yeah.
Just
See,
nice
it all
markers.
comes in a big 3-inch box.
Oh yeah, it needs it. It's a monster.
It needs it, we say.
It's a friendly monster and a great game. Gosh, it's a great game that goes way back by Jack Green that's been updated. And again, Chris Heitzer did an incredible job on the project.
But it worked, so we're all happy about that.
Well, that's great. That's awesome.
So we'll see that in 2025.
That'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Everybody wants to know what you have set up behind you, Bill. What's set up behind you? It looks blue on the table.
No, that's just the blue.
That's a
ping pong table.
I think it's Jutland maps actually is what it is.
No, that's just the ping pong table.
I don't know. I think it's the Jutland maps.
He uses the ping pong table for Jutland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, but there are smaller scenarios. There's 17 scenarios, so there are a lot.
I think it's green. No, it looks blue.
This is blue.
Yeah, it's a blue table.
Well, let's move on. That was a great. Thank you for that. But we missed your unboxings, Bill. So we were very. This is a very satisfying. Very satisfying. I feel like I need a cigar right now. How's Butterfield's Market Garden game? I think that's in the queue. Oh, no, that went through the queue.
No, that's in the printers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a popular game. Looking forward to seeing that. Let's see. I can show some stuff. Or if you got you're riffing pretty good right now, Bill. Do I leave you alone and let you keep showing stuff?
Okay.
So let me show. Just got to find it. So right here, just to share with everybody, I may have shown this before. I can't remember. This is the Manasses map. So Manasses is getting ready to go to print.
Take some soda for yourself.
So this again is based on the Iron Crown edition of the game. It really didn't change. Minor refinements to it, and we wanted to match the artwork from the original game. So just want to share that with everybody. Okay, we don't need any of those, so I can go to the Acrobat now, as I believe I have some more Manasses goodies. So here's the front cover of Manasses. So I can zoom in a little bit. So there we go there. It gives you an idea. It has the box wrap on it, but you get the idea. And then here's the back of the box as well. So really excited about this game. A lot of people actually say it's an older game, but a lot of people say it's their favorite Civil War battle game. It's really, really popular. So we're excited about this game getting ready to come out. So it's by Rick Britton.
All right, then.
So let's see if we have any other images. We've got also the counter sheets. And again, the counter sheets are very specifically by design to match the look of the original game. So if you're familiar with Iron Crown Manasses, this is to a T what the original game looked like, and we want to carry that over. It's a little limited intelligence on the back side, obviously, for 2-player. That's why they're not designated. And then we added some markers to the game. So, of course, whenever we look at a reprint, like to take a look at how can we enhance the gameplay experience by providing extra housekeeping aids and support for the game. So again, that gives you a little touch of the Manasses and the player aids themselves. There was no dedicated sequence of play card in the original game. It was, I think, maybe in the rule. Actually, it didn't have a sequence of play at all. The original game didn't have a sequence play at all, to be honest. It was sort of buried in the rules. So we created this out of the original edition and made it a player aid card. Of course, you got to have your terrain effects chart for movement and combat. This one I'm looking at sideways. It's artillery bombardment table, secondary artillery, gun bursting table, which has to do with the system, of course. Combat results table. Sorry, I'm not rotating this. And then we are doing laminated lost record sheets. So you'll get the grease markers. You get the markers, the pen markers, and you can track status of the units using that. So those are all the player aids for the game. There's a turn record, time record track, as well as reinforcements for the game. And then the rule booklet is right here. And of course, the rule booklet you'll see on Kickstarter when it hits Kickstarter. So again, we updated the rules, formatting a bit, more graphics, and we rewrote the rules best we could to make it even more clear. Again, more examples of play. We want to make sure there were good examples of play in there. Minor changes by the designer, just minor changes by the designer that he wanted to make, minor adjustments. But this is a classic game. This is and again, a very popular game. Those that have this game, that have experience playing it, say it's one of their favorite Civil War games. So we're expecting some great feedback on this new edition of the game. So that is a little bit about Manasses. So I hope everybody's excited about Civil War and Manasses coming back. And then, as Keith mentions, Kevin mentions on YouTube, Mark has been pretty transparent online because people have asked him during all his interviews he's done. Okay, they always ask him, "What's your favorite game you didn't design?" And Manasses, that I just showed you, is his favorite game design that he did not design, outside design. So it is his favorite game. So, and again, if you look at the original game, I hope you like the look. We've upgraded the look, but we kept it true to the original. I also want to give a shout out to how Cactus Air Force is coming along. So Cactus Air Force by Ray Fiore, and Vicky's been assisting, and Ilya and Ray doing the graphics. Here you can get a sampling of the graphics for the game. That's again, it's we're getting near the finish line. We've got the back of the box to do, got the rules layout to do. But again, you can see some counter sheets, a lot of different cards, ace pilot cards in the game, different types of card sets in the game, 2-player. We're actually looking for play testers. So if you're interested, for Vassal. If you'd like to do a Vassal play test of Cactus Air Force, just email John at compassgames.com. That's me, just John at, and let me know if you would like to play test Cactus Air Force. We've got the cover right here, by the way. And again, by Ray Fiore and Vicky, who's been heavily involved in the project as well. So great duo team working on this design. And we are looking for play testers. So if you're interested, again, just email me at john@compassgames.com, and we'll get you going with a Vassal module. But we're wrapping up all the components. We would just like to do some additional play testing, and Ray would love to have some play testers added to the mix. So that's a little show and tell for tonight. Didn't want to do too much tonight, talking about Compass Games Expo, but just want to get that out there. So that's all I'm previewing for today. And glad you like, Cactus Air Force is a real attractive looking game. A lot of cool pilot pictures as well, different pilot statuses. So I think everybody's going to, a really colorful looking game. I think you're going to love it. All right, turning it back to you, or if there's any other questions. It's a 2-player game, Cactus Air Force. So just a heads up on that. So way underrated aircraft. Oh, the aircraft that I was showing on screen. Yes, exactly. So
But I thought it was a solo.
It has solo mode up to 4 players. So it has a solo mode up to 4 players. So up to 4 players.
One time about that.
That's right. We don't want to get yelled at. And just a reminder for everybody, please get in your town hall, #townhall for the giveaway tonight. We're looking forward to doing the giveaway at the end of tonight's session. And also we'll take any final questions you have. Just let us know. And we'll be happy to get your final questions for tonight addressed by Bill and Billy. So let's see if we have some questions here to wrap things up for tonight. Let me see what the comments say here. Like everybody's getting in their town halls right now. So that's good. That's important. Get in your town halls. So I don't see, looking forward to Cactus Air Force. Absolutely. Yep. Good comments on Cactus Air Force all the way around. Happy to see that. And any final questions anybody has, let me know. And we'll be happy to answer them before we let, when is Tank Leader coming out? It's going through a pretty in-depth Q&A right now. So we're in the middle of Q&A. So we don't have a timeline on yet, although it will be 2025 is my expectation. So 2025. A redo of Wizard's Quest. I think that's, trying to think if that's Avalon Hill or not. Which would be really tough to do because that's with Hasbro. Will there be a solo expansion for Burning Banners? Well, I think solo.
Yeah, no, not planned.
Yeah. When is Aaron Armor shipping? It's shipping end of this month, June 30th. So Aaron Armor Würzburg. We have to give it a name because there's multiple games coming out. We've got Würzburg, then we got 5th Corps, which I showed you in the maps for 5th Corps. And then British Army of the Rhine is the 3rd one coming out. So let's see, Blue Water Navy Pacific status, Bill.
No, I talked to Stuart, the designer. We'll talk to him, emailed him, and he's getting some last files over to the artist. So it's being worked on.
Okay, and I know we got recently the files in for the Troubles. So the Troubles has been turned in, and we'll be going through a QA check for the Troubles. So a lot of people have asked about the Troubles in the past. I don't know if Belter started it or not. I think it's assigned to the artist already, at least.
Yeah.
So that's assigned to an artist already, Shin Godzilla. So that is in the works. Yeah, Wizard's Quest was Avalon Hill. So we hadn't really had any luck with Hasbro. We've met with them, and they aren't too responsive, unfortunately. Is there a solo scenario? Oh, sorry, just jumped on me. Is there a solo scenario for Burning Banners coming up in an issue of Paper Wars?
It's coming up in 109.
109. It's coming. So it's coming soon. Which will be part of our next subscription, 109 through 112.
Yeah, it's going to be in that.
Let's see. Had a game sitting in my Noble Knight shopping cart, so I just added Manasses and completed a pre-order there. Glad you reminded us of that one. Very happy to remind you about that one. It's really going to be it's going to be another beautiful looking game. I think it's going to be Magic Realm would be an incredible thing to have. I can't argue with you there. Actually battled him. Bill gave an update on that we maybe not this week, but maybe next week or so we might see an update.
Yeah, and again, once that what we're trying to do is, here's our philosophy, is we changed our system, years ago or 2 years ago, to where pre-orders can only be pay later now. Okay. So what we had to do was there were some games that have taken a long time because of designer development or whatever, okay, that we wanted to get out before anything else. So this year, so some of those old games were Bismarck, Shoots Trooper, Hitler's Last Gamble, what was the other one? Iron Armor, okay, and the other two that are what? Flanked, but Flanks is one of them, okay. The other two that have that been out there for a long time are Battle Hymn 2 and Blue Water Navy 2. Okay, so once we get those go to the top of the list. So people will see that pay laters that have only been on the system for a year, like Victory at Sea, have been pushed back, Sea Power in the State, those have only been on pre-order for maybe a year or two, pay later. So nobody's putting their money in, okay, are being bumped because we're trying to get out all the ones that had pay nows that go back years. So that's why you'll see pay the ones that have been on pre-order for the last 2 years are really getting bumped all the time.
Exactly.
Fleet Seas, all those. Breaking the Chain, Sea Power, Zeppelin, all those are always getting bumped because I want to, like Flanks got done. That was an old game. Tank Leader, when that gets done. So when the old games get ready, they bump out everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the weight. Yep.
Of the weight that people have. So that's why those games are been. Yeah.
Right. Keith is asking on YouTube, is Absolute Victory going to be reprinted?
Years ago I would have said no. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to say no, but with a but.
With a but. Okay, so we moved into the but phase.
Because that would fall under a John project.
There we go. And then also, question is, has Flanks shipped? If yet, and if not, when?
Oh, so no, it's on Kickstarter.
Yeah, right now it's on Kickstarter with 4 days to go. So just a heads up here, Jeffrey and others. If you head over to Kickstarter, you'll see it's got 4 days left. You got the unboxing video by Julian. Also, we got the rules, and I should have mentioned this. I'm crazy for not mentioning it. It's got the Rick Barber maps. It's got by the late Rick Barber, incredible maps to the game. So, like we talked about Dennis Bishop earlier, the late Dennis Bishop. We're also celebrating the wonderful artwork by Rick Barber for maps. And then there is the rules right here that you can look at. Let's see the rules. Yep, right here. So the full rule booklet, you can just click on it right here. So if you want to take a look at the rules, get more familiar. Again, it's 2 games in the box with Rick Barber maps, and on games that haven't been covered all that much, like Culp's Hill. So very, very nice, attractive package. So please check out the Kickstarter. It's still on Kickstarter, which means you're not going to order it direct from us. But once the Kickstarter ends, we'll be back on our website. And again, just a reminder, also with we are now shipping Shoots Trooper to celebrate the life of Dennis Bishop. We're very happy to be shipping Shoots Trooper. So if you don't have that game and you'd like to have one of his final designs, a beautiful looking product by Tim Allen doing the artwork, I hope you'll consider it. And we all miss Dennis very much, but miss him greatly.
Yeah. Trench Raid is not on pre-order. John's been working on getting some pre-orders up, but Trench Raid is not on pre-order yet.
Yeah, we got over 10 games going on pre-order in the next few weeks. Absolutely. What I have been doing, just to let everybody know, is on the product pages, we're adding the Kickstarter videos, the unboxing videos. So if you're interested in a product from Compass, if you scroll down after the product description and the components list, you'll see a YouTube video, if we have one available. That's the unboxing based on the Kickstarter campaign that we ran. So just a heads up on that. As a matter of fact, if I go here to Atlantic Sentinel's product page, just to give you an idea, if I scroll down here, you'll see after the parts inventory and the credits, we are adding the unboxing videos from YouTube. So you can get more information about the components for the game, which was part of that Kickstarter campaign as well. So hope you find that helpful. All righty, I think we're ready. I think that's all the questions for tonight, Bill. So I don't know if you want to cover anything else before we do the giveaway.
No.
Billy stepped away, so we got to wait for Billy.
Yeah, we got to wait for Billy.
And we'll decide what the giveaway is, of course, once Billy's back. And again, it's great to see everybody. It's, we've been away at Spring Expo, and great to be back again. And Julian will be here in 2 weeks' time. So we'll be excited to have Julian. And next time I'm here, I look to maybe get another, maybe we'll consider doing another quiz if you enjoyed the quizzes.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Maybe we'll do another quiz next time I'm hosting. And meanwhile, I'm just hoping the Stars can get through the playoffs. They're one step away from Stanley Cup, and the Edmonton Oilers are being a thorn in our sides. So we'll see about that. There's a game tomorrow, which I'm not going to. It's the one home game I'm not going to because my wife is not feeling so well. So we're going to probably sell those tickets. Let's see here. How long does it usually take to ship after a Kickstarter ends, Bill? I can't remember. That's from David.
No, it depends. Okay. It could be.
It's usually a few weeks. Usually it's a few weeks. Right?
No, because Hitler's Last Gamble and Aaron Armour took longer. Okay.
That's true.
But I would say within a month or two.
Yeah, that's usually the goal. What is the giveaway for tonight? We have 169 entries so far.
Bill said Shoots Trooper.
Oh, Shoots Trooper. Perfect. So again, this is the last call to type hashtag Town Hall on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. Just type what you see here, hashtag Town Hall, so we can get you entered into the drawing. This is for Shoots Trooper by Dennis Bishop, which you see right here. So wonderful game. And we're really happy to give it to one lucky winner tonight. So with that being said, let's see. We're at 170. I think everybody's had a chance to get in their Town Hall. We're at 171. Okay, I'll wait a few more. 172. People are still putting in their hashtag, so I don't want anybody to miss out on this drawing. So let me wait. It's still climbing. So again, let me give everybody a chance. It's gone up by 5 votes already. So I'm going to wait here a little bit, because it's important, again, and in memory, Dennis Bishop, we all miss him. And those Rick Barber maps right now for Flanks of Gettysburg are awesome if you want to check those out. Okay, we're ready at 174. So let's do our drawing. Let's see who's going to win Shoots Trooper by Dennis Bishop, brand new game design. And the winner of Shoots Trooper, which means you'll send an email to sales@compassgames.com with your address, is Cactus Nicolaitis. And I don't know if you're in North America. So this could be a long.
No, I know who he is. He orders. Watch.
Oh, he orders from you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about Costas. You don't have to worry about sending an email to us. I think.
No, he does. He still has to send us the email.
Oh, still okay. So send Bill a reminder. Send it to sales.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. Right down the road. Wait.
He's down the road?
Yeah.
I didn't know he's down the road. Okay, I thought maybe he was in Greece.
No, he's right. He's in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh wow, wonderful.
Oh yeah, no, he's not in Massachusetts.
No, where is he? Costas, where are you for living?
No, I don't know. I thought he was because I remember the name, but I'm wrong.
Oh, okay. So we don't know where he lives, but we'll find out because he'll send an email.
I know he's in America.
There we go. Go Stars, right? Yeah, I think he's probably in Greece. And by the way, we have people from the UK on, and I want to do a shout out before we go. A shout out to Bruce Urian. He's got me scared. He posted. He was the first one posting, and this is dedication, by the way. He's in the ER room somewhere in emergency care. So I don't know what's going on with Bruce, if he's there with somebody, if it's for himself. But Bruce, I hope everything's going okay for you tonight. I don't know if you're online right now, but whoever, if it's for you or whoever you're with, we wish you all the best tonight. All right, everybody, I'll turn it over to Bill and Billy to close us down until we're back in 2 weeks. Bill?
Yeah, I guess we'll be back in 2 weeks. So take care, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.